trigger finger itching, all I kill is time. Initial symptoms of schizophrenic behavior.
What is up, you guys? It's Jordan, aka the Real J Kid. It is currently 3 o'clock in the morning. And what I decided to do at 3 o'clock in the morning was start a YouTube channel. Why? That's a really good question. The reason I wanted to do this is because, you know, I've been into video games for a really long time, and you know, why not share it, like my love for everything, you know, video games and electronics, computers and whatnot, with everybody else, because that seems to be, you know, what like a big fad is now, you know, just video games, like esports, all that other stuff. So, you know, I figured I'd give it a shot. You know, I'm always in front of my computer and TV anyways. Figured that, you know, might as well do something with it instead of just sitting there playing. I can actually record it and share it with you guys. I mean, YouTube right now has become one of the biggest social medias, one of the biggest pastimes for teenagers, kids, and even most adults nowadays. So, you know, it's not like I want to, you know, everyone says not in it for the money, and that's definitely not true for me either. You know, definitely not, because especially when I'm just laying in bed and thinking, especially since it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I have nothing better to do, and I can't sleep, so I figured I'd just give it a shot and see why not. So, I'm from a small town in Idaho, recently moved, well, I'm from a small town in Idaho, and I am currently 21, turned 21 in March. Turning an alcoholic since then. No, not really, I'm just kidding. I used to live in a small town called Pingree, which was like a little farming community. And that's what my stepdad did, and my mom and everything. Well, my mom didn't farm, but she's always out on the farm with my stepdad and whatnot. Definitely didn't like where I lived, even though we could basically do whatever we wanted. You know, it was the most country hick town. I wouldn't say most country hick town, but it was a small town, small town. You know, not a whole lot going on. The closest city, or I wouldn't say a city, it's a town. It's like 15 minutes away, and I moved 30 minutes away. Yeah, my girlfriend's parents actually have a house out where I live now, and I'm renting it out from them. So the reason why I moved is, well, hell, I didn't move out of my house till I was 21. Nope, I lied. I moved out of my house when I was, shit, when did I move out of my house? I moved out of my house early October of 2015, because me and my stepdad weren't getting along and whatnot, so I decided to move out because I wasn't gonna put up anymore. So I decided to move out, and I went and lived with my real dad, which was like 45 minutes away from where I lived out in Pingree. You know, I lived there until I lived there for about 2 months, and then I couldn't handle my dad because he drank a little bit, which is okay. You know, I have nothing against it, but he just gets irritating. And then, you know, I had nowhere else to go. I didn't want to move back with my mom. I went and lived with my girlfriend and her parents for about, let's see, I probably went there 2 weeks before Christmas, and I moved into my house I'm living in now. I think I moved in here the day after New Year, so it'll be the 2nd of January. Moved here, and ever since then I've been super happy. Couldn't ask for anything better than where I live right now. It's a pretty good sized city. There's not a whole lot to do, but it's Idaho. What do you expect? So I am currently going to school into business management. You know, hate it. Even though it is in front of a computer, it's not really what I was expecting when I decided to go into that program. Didn't make that become my degree that I wanted. It was totally the wrong choice. Definitely. Oh, I can start a business and whatnot, but I can't. Well, I can. I want to start a business and whatnot, but it's kind of a pointless thing because it's not really like owning a business. It's just, you know, how to manage one, I guess. Because anybody can open a business. Enemy counter UAV has been hacked. Yeah, but before I moved out of, well, So after I graduated, I went to a small school, you know, 200 kids, which isn't a whole lot, but I'm sure it's bigger than some other schools. But we had a really good athletics program, and you know, we really enjoyed our athletics and all that other stuff. That we're definitely an athletic school, but that's not the point. So I graduated in 2013, and after I graduated, what my girlfriend decided to get me for Valentine's Day was don't judge me. She got us Justin Bieber tickets. Yes, Justin Bieber tickets. So that was in the middle of July, well, no, end of June. And at that time, me and her had probably been dating for about, I don't know, 9-10 months we've been dating since, you know, 2013. We've been almost dating for 4 years now, but, so we went to the Justin Bieber concert. You know, I cried because fucking it's Justin Bieber. No, not really. I cried because, no, I didn't cry. I didn't cry at all. I was irritated because the girls in that stadium at the MGM were so freaking loud that I almost blew my eardrums out. Yeah, they're that loud. Never go to a Justin Bieber concert because the girls there have the highest pitch voices you will ever hear. And then shortly after that, my mom's like, oh, you know, you got this car for graduation, but it's not paid off, so you have to get a job. I went and worked with her at a place called Simplot. What Simplot was is it was a potato or a French fry processing plant, not potato processing plant, but you use potatoes to make French fries and whatnot. So I worked there for a year, but let me tell you, no, I'm not going to tell you the story. I'll save that for another time. But I worked there for a year, but after we all got laid off, they built a bigger plant about like 3 hours away from where I live. So I wasn't going to go work at another French fry processing factory because that was probably the worst, most boring job you could have ever had. But I worked there for a year, as I said like 3 times before. I worked there for a year. This is why I'm in school now. They decided to pay for 2 years of school, books and everything was included. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. But I quickly regretted my choice as soon as I started class. But I guess we'll finish it out and see what happens. So yeah, that was just a little bit about myself, and you know who I am and what I'm doing, and you know why I decided to do this. But I will be trying to upload daily. That's my maybe 2 videos a day. I'm not sure. It depends on how I feel and how my classes are scheduled. So as of right now, I can make time for 2 of them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you later. Peace.